Okay, so this is my small bookcase. Next to it is the large one. I got it off of Amazon quite a few years ago. But the only thing you have to be careful of with this one is that it's not all wood. It's got some of that plasticky material in it. So you can't put like your heavy books in the middle because well, you could, but your shelves will start to bow like over time and faster. And what I liked about these, number one, they had quite a few different designs. But on the side, I chose like the X design, and I decided to put like some pictures, and that's actually a magnet. But I use what I call sticky stuff to put it on there. But you could have put like, lights. Some people like to decorate their shelves with flowers and wrap it around. But they had different other ones with different designs on the side. So I'm not going to pull out all of these because I think I'm going to do an Alice in Wonderland video on its own. But my decorations, I love my quill. You know that. And am I the only one who really loves Belle and her blue and white dress? So that's actually a toy, but I love her. So she stays there. And I just thought this candle from Bath and Body Works, it gave me Alice in Wonderland vibes. I don't even remember what it smells like, but I've never burnt it because this is where it's going to stay by her, most likely. And this is the video game American McGee's Alice, and I would take her out of the box, but you probably can't tell, but there's actually a scene in the background. And so I like to, because I'm one of those people, like I like collections, don't get me wrong, but I don't really ever intend to sell it, so I would take it out of the box. But this one was actually kind of hard to find, and I like that background. Let me move this. So this edition is from Barnes & Noble. I'll pull it out just a little. She's pretty. And then this Heartless, I can't remember if I got it from Owl Crate or of Heartless by Marissa Meyer. It's actually a really pretty edition. That. I think it was Owl Crate special edition, if I'm not mistaken. And then one of my first booktube videos was this one. And that's got my little tabbies in there. And when I read Alice in Wonderland again, I think this is the one I'm probably going to read. Like I said, I think I'm going to do a whole video and open these up, because really with Alice, you need to take your time and appreciate the artwork. This is a complete edition of Alice. Love this version. So pretty. And then you go down below. So yes, this is a dollar store wine glass. But something about it, I can't throw it away. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because when it came back, they didn't have the black ones. So he stays. And I got this from Fairy Loot, and it smells like Grape Nerds. It smells so good. Love this one. And I don't know how that happened. I do not remember if it was a can. I don't know. But it has to stay covered. Let's see. Sarah J. Maas, A Court of Thorns and Roses, which, believe it or not, I have not finished. But my parents did and absolutely loved it. I got these as a set off eBay. I've only read the first one, but I really liked these editions, and they were selling them as a set, and I got a really good deal. So I went ahead and got them. This was years ago or whatever. That's so pretty. An Empire of Storms. And this, I just keep some velvet bookmarks that I've made in there. I like to keep, yeah. They have like charms on the end of them. I'll move that, like a little fairy door. And this one has Frodo on it because this is Lord of the Rings. I have the one with Legolas too on the cover, but I can't fit it on here. I got this off eBay. It's a little tattered. Wow, I spent like 2 weeks in London. And, this is what they look like. I just liked the outdoor scene. It was so pretty. But it looks like it has probably some water damage or whatever on the box itself. But I was like, that's fine. And I have read The Hobbit, but I haven't read the other books. This is the Hobbit edition that I read. It's got like a canvas kind of feeling cover. But this is actually very, very beautiful. And it was a very good book. Put that back. I like my little goblet there. Okay. And then here's just some stones that I like, some charms. What does that say? Oh, that's nice. And that's just a little girl with her hat. I like it. I like antique vintage kind of feel. The crunchy, the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. This is empty, but I am not going to throw it away. He stays. He's a keeper. This series is the Stonewild series. I've read the first 3, but it's one of those, this is the complete series, and I don't want to read the other 2. Part of me, it will happen. But it makes it feel like you're so done. Like, this takes place years later, from my understanding, so I was so emotional over these 3. I wasn't quite ready to get to these 2 just yet. But this is a fantastic, fantastic series. I said I haven't completed it, but those 2 I haven't read. Look at that cover. Solstice of Stonewild. And it's by Kit Berry. Oh, look at that. Very good book. Here's the first one. I actually saw this series on a bookshelf tour from another girl. And she made it sound, just the covers were so good. I had to read it, and then I loved them. Now, these are some of my Christopher Pike and R.L. Stine kind of books, and Joan Lowry Nixon. The Seance and Whispers from the Dead are 2 of, Whispers from the Dead I read a lot when I was a teenager. The Forbidden Game series by L.J. Smith. This is a really good series. And these are some of my Christopher Pike and R.L. Stine. And then I have Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat, Trick or Treat, Candy is Dandy, but Murder is Sweet. Richie Cusick. You can tell I read that a lot. Teacher's Pet, a point novel. Look what the cat dragged in. Richie Cusick. And this one has some damage, but that's okay. When No One Was Looking, another point novel. Roseberry Wells. And then I have, this is, I'm trying to read them in order, and this is the next one that I'm reading. R.L. Stine's Missing. And I have The Witch of Blackbird Pond, which I loved. This is by Elizabeth Spear. I loved this in middle school. I think we had to read it. I think it was 5th grade. And it stayed with me for years, that cover and that title. And I got this when I was in London. And I went to, what's it called? Harrods, that mall. I just keep different things to put on the side over here, and there's some sticky stuff. Let me put this back real quick. So this is my bottom shelf. I have a really nice figurine of Doctor Strange. I think I got this at Ollie's, but I loved the detail. Even on his cape. I mean, for like Ollie's toy, I was like, this is actually really nice. I have a Hello Kitty candy jar that my aunt gave me. I have my star locket and 2 Sailor Moon coin banks, which I do not keep coins in. This one I think right now is empty. Here's a Five Nights at Freddy's. This I keep just like tickets in. And then there's a Spider-Man. I like plain deck of cards, and I got these I think just from Walmart. But this is actually a very beautiful playing card set. Hang on, let me open it up and show you a few. So here's some of the playing cards from that Spider-Man deck. Very nice. I like that one. And then here's, zoom in on that one. Trust Your Tingle. That's probably my favorite. I like that it's the ace too. And then, oh, this is probably my oldest playing card deck. You could tell I've had it for years. If I could open it. But it's gotten a lot of love. Sailor Moon. But yeah, you could tell I've had these for a long, long time. Then one of my newest, I got this from Five Below, I think. I really just like the 10. And they're nothing too fancy or anything, but I thought those were cute. Especially they might be good for like springtime feel if you want to play with the deck of cards. All right, now on to the books. Let's see, I have Uzumaki by Junji Ito. I did a book review on this one. This was really good. So yeah, the bottom is some of my comic books slash... some of them are not really comic books, but I'll get to those. Here's the Sherlock, the complete season 1 manga. Hang on, some people might actually want to see this. Hang on. So this is Sherlock, A Study in Pink. And there's kind of what that artwork kind of looks like. Oh, what's this? I think those are just kind of photo cards. The Blind Banker. And the Great Game. The Blind Banker. And the Great Game. And then I'm a big Silent Hill fan. So I have some of this. This is by him or her, I'm not really sure. Silent Hill Downpour and Story. I've read all of these. I think Past Life, that one was really good. And there's Sinner's Reward. Let's see. Then I have The Hitchhiker by Anthony Horowitz. I have some Maze Runner ones. And then here's Inside the Maze Runner, The Guide to the Glade. What's this? Oh, a little exclusive comic book. I forgot I got this with something. I don't remember what. I have Tomb Raider. Season of the Witch, Volume 1. Ooh, hello. And Uncharted. Oh, love Uncharted. This was really good. Love the artwork on that one too. I have Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven and Other Tales. I got this from Ollie's, I believe, for a really good price. And this is, I saw this, I think, at Ollie's, yeah. I don't know how to describe this one. In the Kirsten White, In the Shadows. I put it with comic books because it's kind of got this throughout it. But I haven't read it yet, so I don't know if it's supposed to be more of a just novel with some... But it seems to have a lot of graphics in it for, you know, a novel. Then I have Stephen King's The Gunslinger. They had these at Ollie's. The Dark Tower. I think this is the third one. Treachery, Dark Tower, The Long Road Home. And I've read this one. Dark Tower, The Gunslinger, Born. But the artwork was really good, and I've heard of the Dark Tower series, obviously from Stephen King, but I've never read it. Oh, and then, hang on, I want to clear this out before this is my newest, one of my newest comic book editions that I spent money on this one, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and this one my friend Gary made me. This is a bookmark he made me, and I love it, so I keep it with Doctor Strange, because that's where it belongs. But I got this, because like I said, I wanted to start reading Doctor Strange, but it's hard to find the books like in order, so I just ended up getting this. But this is beautiful. Then, let me show you toward the back. I do not want to rip this, because this wasn't cheap. There was one that was really, oh, I really like that one. The pages feel so good. I mean, it was well worth the money, and I did withhold, but then I think what ended up happening is they either had it on sale on Amazon, like I saw it at Barnes & Noble, and I was like, nah, I can't spend that much. But then I found it on sale for just a little bit off, and I was like, okay, I'm probably never going to get this any off, so I'm going to take the opportunity. But if you're definitely in a comic book mode, one of these is like the way to go. I don't want to flip through all of it. Oh, I like the eye. So yeah, there's that. Be careful, put you back. I'll wrap it back up later. And then I have this, which I'm pretty sure I got this from Ollie's. Yeah. The Mysterious World of Doctor Strange. Oh, that was a good picture. Is that Spider-Man? Spider-Man. Spider-Pig does whatever a Spider-Pig does. It's a cool picture. And then this, so there was a store called Borders that was a bookstore. It closed down. I don't know if it completely went out of business, but they were having a big sale. So this is kind of a Hello Kitty book, but not. What it is just a sneak peek into her super cute world. It's actually not like a novel. So I put it with my comic section because it basically describes where Hello Kitty started. And then you get to see throughout the world how she has affected. Like she has planes, you know, the clothing, the jewelry, skincare, like everything that she's impacted. It's just like an informational thing on her, like Pez. And my niece actually really wants to go to Japan. Like stuff that I didn't even know. But it's actually, this was a very interesting book. So I'm definitely keeping it, but also because it came from Borders and I loved that bookstore and I miss it. So that's it for my bookshelf. Oh, I'll show you this. I keep these beside here too. And I said I don't take stuff out. I'm one of those, I will take stuff out of the box. I'm not one of those kind of collectors, but because he doesn't kind of have a stand, and I don't really have anywhere to put him, these guys have stayed. And I kind of like Iron Strange. So I put both of them beside each other. I like that team. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you soon. And hopefully next time I'll be back with, I don't know what I'll do on my next video. We'll see. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye.